you ready to tap into all things justice, karma, and more? Then let's begin this magical tapping. Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Tap Into Your Magic with me, Heather. We are doing the Tapping in Tarot series, so whether you're following this series or you have pulled the tarot card for number 11, the Justice, this is going to be an EFT tapping specific for this, and I'm using the Everyday Witch deck, and I really love this interpretation of justice. You know, she's got the scales, the law, blindfold, ooh, it's all a bit dark and dramatic, and whenever I pull the Justice card, I'm like, karma, right? And I really want us to tap on a few different variations of the Justice card. So this sometimes can come up when a situation is happening in your life where you feel like someone or something has happened against you and you're feeling like there's no justice. But this card comes up to tell you that karma is real and it'll go get them, so don't worry about that. But also this card comes up sometimes when the situation is lying on you. If you're not happy with something in your life, you feel like you're being wronged, are you doing something to fix that, to sort that out? I can be like this sometimes. A problem happens and instead of trying to find a solution, I don't do anything. I just complain. And this card, I believe, it's Libra, and Libras are very, very good with partnerships and business partnerships and relationships. And sometimes when I see this card, it's also a signal for me to actually do something to fix that, because usually our problems are caused by people or situations involving people, right? And this is part of life. We're always going to have things happen to us, but we have a choice to ignore it and just let it fester, or we can tap into justice and realize that we are powerful enough to fix these problems and to not just let them get moldy and, dark. Oh, she's flying off. And also, balance will always be restored. So we'll do a tapping on this. You want to start tapping at the karate chop point. We'll really tap on those kind of two polarizing things, so you can kind of take what resonates and leave the rest. But either way, if it doesn't resonate, just say it anyway. You might be clearing something up that you didn't know was there. That's what EFT tapping is for. Even though sometimes it feels like I'm being wronged, that people are against me, and they get away with it. And that really, really F's me off. And this could be something in my own personal life or the world at large. It can feel like life's not fair. And also, I choose to ask myself, what am I doing to bring justice to the world? To bring justice to my own life? Am I letting things just be and complaining about them? Sometimes this card comes up as a sign to take full responsibility, to be brave and actually do something to change the situation. Whether someone has wronged me or I have wronged them. Okay, let's start tapping at the eyebrow point. Justice is a beautiful thing. And especially in the tarot, it means human law. Because every single law on this planet was created by us. And it's great because it means we don't just murder people every day. And it keeps this world in order. But sometimes it's not always fair. It doesn't always feel fair. But if I'm pulling this tarot card, it's a message that karma will be served. One way or another. But it can also be a card of inquiry. Is there something that I have done that wasn't just? And can I fix that or forgive myself for that? The answer is yes, by the way. And also to not be afraid of karma. Because as long as I am doing good, good things will happen to me. I do things for the highest good of all, or not at all. And this is also a card that allows me to relax in the knowing that the universe is also taking care of me. If I have a legal dispute or a problem right now, this is a good sign it's all going to be resolved very soon. And as the card of Libra, it's a card about balance too. And that life isn't always black and white. There's a gray area too. And as long as I am choosing solutions and peace, everything is okay. And I do not give up my fight to make this world a better place. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. Let it go. And just take a moment to think what resonated with you. What is justice meaning to you right now? Is it that karma is real? She's going to be serving her her business, so you don't need to fight so hard anymore. You can trust that the universe is taking care of it. Or also about yourself, just some self-inquiry. Is there something going on in your life where you feel like, ooh, actually I'm not feeling good about this thing, about the thing I've done, the thing I said, and that you have a chance to fix that, to make it right. Because the scales, they're never going to be fully balanced. They're always going to be tipping. So we have to take this card as it is and ask ourselves, okay, is there a situation right now? So for me, genuinely, this is true, with this card right now at the time of my life, I have someone who owes me a lot of money, and this is a business partnership, and I've been chasing it for months. And today I finally got in contact with the law, and I have just really set this in motion that if I don't get paid, I'm gonna have to probably take this to the next level. But I could have decided, I'm just gonna let it go, even though I'm really angry, and I was a bit tired of complaining all the time about this problem, and decided to do something about it. But if I had a problem, for example, with a friend or someone I'd upset, a partnership in my life, and I got this card, that's a sign for me that actually there's an apology I need to make. I need to rebalance the scales and make it right. So you take what resonates with this Justice card. For me, sometimes it's got a few different meanings behind it, and that's just personally mine. It's about leaning into the feeling of what is going on in my world and where can I balance the scales. And that is pretty much my meaning for justice. And I hope this tapping video helped and has given you some ideas of what the next thing is that you need to do, and has inspired you in some way to go, that's the thing that came up for me. Because as we tap, we're able to tap on meridian points to clear energy blockages, first of all, but also to get some downloads, right? Get some downloads. And so I hope that you received a download that was necessary. And don't forget, I also have a whole tapping and tarot series. So whatever card or major arcana you pull up, I have a tapping video for you. I'll see you soon.